Hello, beautiful people. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about the flow state with our voice and our lives. When we have a flow state with our body and our mind and our spirit, our voice follows and we become this open flute, and all the anxiety and all the old programming that kind of snuffed our voice out starts to kind of be insignificant. So today we're going to go over an affirmation process. I'm really excited to share this with you today. We're going to do an affirmation process, and I think it may just create that flow state for you in body, mind, and spirit, and for your voice to just unfold. So my name is Rebecca Abraxas, and I love helping people remember their greatness, especially through vocal awareness. I have been a singer-songwriter and sound healer and performer for the past 25 years, and I really love using the vehicle of the voice for expanding consciousness. All right, well, let's dive into today's content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say some affirmations in the you way, and then you're going to repeat to yourself and make it an I statement, and to really feel and hold the statements. Now, as we go through this process, notice if it feels true and you feel expanded. And also notice if there's some things that I'm saying that all of a sudden there's a contraction or a sense of like, I'm not sure I believe that. And just notice that, okay? It's super important to grow that awareness over the statements that we're like, I'm still buying into something else that's contradicting what the affirmation is saying. And then in an earlier video last week, we talked about believability. And so when you become aware that you're not believing something in the affirmation, there's something in kind of a habit or old programming that you're still believing, which means that you believe that you're still getting something from having that old belief. And this is some really great process work to go back and take a look and just ask some questions around it. What do I think I'm still getting out of that? Is this still worth the price? Okay, and then you can start to let that go and affirm this new messaging. Okay, so we're gonna do that in a minute, but before we do, we're just gonna all sing to ourselves, Row, row your boat, something really simple. And what I like to do is do this little simple singing before an affirmation practice and then after, because it's a really great indicator. It can show us a lot of how we've kind of opened up. Okay, so let's just all start singing Row, row your boat, like just a really insignificant song that doesn't have much attachment to anything. And I want you to notice how it feels in your body to sing the song. I want you to notice if your mind starts going anywhere with using your voice. And especially feel your ability to be in the flow of an open flute sensation. Or if you're like, I'm not quite sure, I feel that. And then we're gonna go back after the affirmations and track this, okay? So here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. All right, so hopefully you sang that on your end too. And before we start, how was row, row your boat? Put those in the comments. Was it okay to sing that? Did anything come up for you? Singing and using our voice is super vulnerable. And it's what I love about using the voice as a vehicle to expand consciousness is that it's an immediate trigger for us. That's a safe trigger when we're in our home kind of singing, and we can start to feel some old stuff, old patterning come up. We're like, oh, that. I'm ready to update this. So I love vocal awareness for this reason. It's a safe trigger that we can really ask some questions about. Okay, now it is time for you to receive. So just get comfortable in a chair. You can even lie down, close your eyes, and I'm going to say these affirmations, and you're going to repeat them to yourself in an I statement. Okay, and remember, you're tuning in to the believability, and if there's something that really contracts and you feel like, wow, I'm not believing that yet, tune in, okay? That's really important information. Here we go. You are a beautiful, infinite being. You are worthy of being seen and heard. You have a voice that others like to listen to. Your body is at peace and relaxed. Your breathing is calm and deep. You are totally supported and feel the flow of breath through your body. You are an open flute for high vibration and beautiful sound to come through you. Your voice matters. You are a beautiful, infinite being with an open heart. All your words, sounds, and songs have a frequency of unity. You are intimately connected to the whole of the universe. You are the universe singing its song. You are worthy of being seen and heard. Your voice is healing for the planet. Who you be through your voice contributes to the world in a powerful way. You are a presence the world has asked to be here. Your voice is the bridge between your universal self and your physical self. You are one with your sound. You are one with your breath. You are one with the planet. You are one with all. Your voice gives you awareness when you are willing to receive it. You are willing to receive and listen to your own voice. Your voice flows with deep intention to connect the collective with themselves and the universe. Your voice is potent, powerful, and playful. Your voice matters. You are worthy of being seen and heard. Now, just take a moment. Notice if that just opened the flow. Notice where there might have been some contractions or sensation. Notice if one of the statements wasn't believable to you. And if you have a pen and paper, just start writing it down or just make a note of it. And just feel the space that this affirmation has created for you to be. Feel yourself as an open flute, a beacon and a messenger from the universe. And let's sing. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So notice, how did it feel to sing the second time compared to the first time? Notice if there was an openness. Notice if something just felt different. I would love to hear what you discovered in the comments. For me, this is palpable. Doing this practice, this affirmation practice, for me, I noticed row, row your boat was very different. The second time, I just felt a presence. I didn't rush it. I felt an openness. I felt like this connection, this just beingness with the universe, that I had all the time and space in the world to sing these notes. It felt really good. I'm curious what your experience was. So this affirmation, I'll be making another recording of it, and you can watch the replay over and over again. I hope this was helpful, and may you be in the flow from body, mind, and voice all day long. I will lost my train of thought. Comments come up and I go boom out the window. Felt good and more open the second time. Wonderful. Yeah. So when we affirm and when we open back up, we're so much more willing to give our voice, contribute with our voice. It's pretty powerful. For so many years, I did a yoga practice. And every time after my yoga practice, I would notice another unfolding and opening to my voice. It's pretty powerful. And then later on in my life, I did a lot of work with access consciousness, doing access bars, and then later on with Reiki and Holy Fire Reiki, and just watching each time with these practices and energy works and healings, watching my voice open and open and open. And I did take a few voice lessons later on in life, but really when I got to voice lessons, my teacher said, "Oh, you're an advanced singer." And so I really believe in these practices of freeing your voice for freeing your life. Like, it's a contemplative practice of raising and opening our consciousness, and that really does open our voice, because we all have a voice, we all have a body to play in, and all we have to do is intend for our breath to be sound and elongate vowels, and there we have a voice, and we have a singing voice. And so I love this vocal awareness practice. It's given me so much joy and presence. So, yes, Jasmine, I will send the affirmation. I'm going to do this on a YouTube video where it's just the affirmation, and I'll elongate it, and I'll maybe put like a little bit of music behind it. And so I think it'll be really powerful that way. But I wanted to address you all today with this affirmation, because I really like using affirmations in a way where we can see where the believability piece is there or not. Because, you know, affirmations, we can just say them and then we kind of just bypass the little, well, I don't believe that, but I'm going to believe this anyway. And but let's not go past some of those little when we're listening to an affirmation. Become aware of them because they're great nuggets to bring to our personal practice after we've done the affirmation. So I really love using affirmations in this way. So, all right, my beautiful friends, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a simple little practice, but really potent and profound. So keep using it. Come back to the replay, and I'll be sending the YouTube video as well. And any questions you have about anything we've gone over today or in the past weeks, please let me know. I'm here to be of service. Bye.